We go to Maple Grange Community Park in Vernon, and Leslie Warner gives Vernon an early 1-0 lead against Sparta as she breaks in and scores for the Vikings. The Vikings make it 2-0 here as Ashley Berkey brings it up for Vernon and flips it to Jess Mills as she knocks home the goal for the Vikings. Okay, the Vikings make it 3-0 here as Mimi Saber walks in and scores for the Vikes as they start to pull away in this one. After another Jess Mills goal gave her the scoring record for Vernon, Vernon makes it 5-0 here off this pretty shot from Brittany Parrick, who does a great job all over the field for the Vikings. Now Annie Montero, who leads the Vikes in assists, gets into the scoring act as she takes this great feed from Jess Mills and scores to put Vernon up 6-0. And Vernon rolls to a 7-0 lead here as sophomore Stephanie Peterson makes this nice dodge before finding the back of the cage, and the Vikings have a big lead. Vernon takes a 10-0 advantage at the half. Watch Brittany Parrick scoop up the loose ball and score as Vernon dominates the first 25 minutes of this one. Okay, we go to second half action, and Sparta finally breaks through as Annie Belleschein finds Emily Farrell on the doorstep, and she scores for the Spartans. Sparta gets its second goal of the game here as Lauren Gear converts at the free position, and Sparta trails Vernon 14-2. Vernon has a quick answer, however. Watch Brittany S. take off for the races as she uses her outstanding speed with this great run as she scores and Vernon leads 15-2. And Sparta makes it the 15-3 final here as Taryn Regalsi scores for Sparta, but Vernon improves to 7-0 with this convincing victory over the Spartans and their Sussex County rivals.
Everyone had a huge game. It started with the defense right up through the midfield. Leslie had 5 goals and just went crazy.
It was a really good game. They're a really good team, really nice. We've never played a team that's actually been that nice out on the field. So definitely at the end of the year, I think they're going to get Sportsmanship Award.
It was a great win today. We always are glad when we can get a good start from the beginning and finish out in the end.
It was a good win. Sparta is a very tough team. They challenged us so hard on the transitions, made it hard for us to get the ball up the field. But once we settled down, we were able to hold possession for a little bit. We got more chances and we were more successful.
Jess Mills has had a terrific career for Vernon, and she became the school's all-time leading scorer today.
Unbelievable as a junior. It was her first goal was her 100th goal. Her 100th goal was her first goal, and then she needed 4 points in the game to get 145, and that would overtake Casey Quinn, who had 144. And Casey Quinn was an unbelievable player when she was here. So for Jess Mills to creep up to that 145 mark as a junior is unbelievable.
Vernon has plenty of kids that can score, and one of them is Leslie Werner, who had 5 goals today.
It's more about the team. We don't go I'm going to go to goal every time. It's more about the team and passing and everything like that. So we definitely work together good as a team.
Leslie, same thing. It's those two. Leslie's she's now 4 goals away from 100 goals herself. So those two have really been cranking in the goals. And they work very well together. It's amazing. They have that knack to know where each other is. They're always assisting on the other one's goals. And, with Annie back there, passing that ball in front. We have passers like we do. They make it a little bit easier for the goalies, the goal scorers to score because we have such good passers.
Playing their Sussex County rival Sparta, Vernon knew they needed to get off to a fast start, and they did.
It's really important. We definitely look for that. In every game, we look to go for our 10-goal lead. But after, I think it was 14 goals, after 14, Carlson just wanted us to, keep it at 14, not go beyond, because they'd be shoving it in their faces, and we don't want that.
First couple goals were big because we were turning the ball over early in the very beginning because of their pressure. We were struggling with their pressure a little bit. So to get a couple goals early kind of calmed us down a little bit, and we were able to hold possession. It was a little bit better then.
Vernon's always been known as a high-scoring team, but its defense has been great, and it's anchored by Erin Decker.
Defense did really well today. We've gotten very good throughout the years of communicating together and knowing when to slide, when to get where you're supposed to be, and even starting this year with our new backer defense, everyone has been able to pick it up very quickly. Defense
was unbelievable. Erin Decker, definitely our defensive leader. Our last 3 games, we've let up 3 goals, 2 goals, and 3 goals, and that's unbelievable. As a defense, we want to come into a game and not give up more than 10 goals, and we've been under 5 the last 3 games. So, Iris Saber picking up a lot of key ground balls. Kelly Smygen's talking a lot out there, and she's knocking some balls down, getting some interceptions. Julia Maybe is new at defense this year, and she stepped into a role. She's done a great job. I can go down the list. We've got a ton of defenders, and our second string comes in, and they held Sparta to just 2 goals for the second half. They did an unbelievable job, everybody.
Off to one of its best starts ever, Vernon has set its sights on doing some big things this season.
Undefeated start, so hopefully it'll stay that way till states. So it should be good.
I've been with this varsity team since sophomore year, and I've enjoyed watching us, how we get better throughout the years, and to be able to start with a 7-0 lead. I'm hoping we can get another banner for the gym again like we did my sophomore year. So
last year we played in the Stars division. That really got us good experience for this year. With the new NJAC this year, they're tough teams, but we're holding our own. And with that, with the experience we got from last year, it really helps us out a great deal.